Team ban.
All right, let's go. Didn't mean to slam Max's drafting that much. Was it Max who was drafting it?
I don't know. It might have been.
It was a team draft. It's a team draft.
I know
Radiant team
Debate Mode was one of the drafters.
He was.
I don't know
Oh, it
who the
might have
other
been
one was.
debate mode draft. They just went too all in on mobility and left themselves open to Puck, which is such a value here at the moment.
seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Right. Let's see what is banned. Spirit Breaker.
Team ban.
Where have the casters gone?
I mean, Spirit Breaker has lost 2 games in a row.
He has, but has it been because of Spirit Breaker? He didn't have a massive impact in the last game, that is true. But then you are laning against Juggernaut. It's very difficult, I think, in that lane.
10 seconds remaining.
Darkseid is just not a good laner.
No, I actually quite like playing Spirit Breaker against Jug in terms of the game, but lane's a bit 50-50.
It's 50-50, I think it's the best way to put it. You can play really well on the Spirit Breaker, but you make one little mistake or misstep, and Juggernaut will take half your HP away straight away.
Wow, these bans are almost just the same, except for the Monkey King.
Monkey King. Okay, no, Wraith King was banned. Last time, I don't know if we had did we have a Phase 1 Wraith King? We had Wind Ranger. Wind Ranger.
Ah, okay. I know we had the Bloodseeker and Witch Doctor.
Yeah, Witch Doctor Phase 1 ban is interesting because I don't know how value Witch Doctor is. In our in-house as it is. It always has been, but I'm not sure in actual Dota if Witch Doctor's that value. Rubik for Nat makes sense. Nat's an incredible Rubik player, and maybe we're going to see him back in a support role or pos 4. But there are other people who can play Rubik well. I was really impressed with Veteran's last Rubik performance, though. And I think Debate Mel can play Rubik. So there you go.
There you go for the Rubik Wind Ranger opener, so you don't know what Nat's playing.
I think in that case it would be Wind Ranger.
Okay.
I think Wind Ranger is more his hero, but that might not be true. I feel like his Rubik is very impressive, but his Wind Ranger is even more impressive just because he lines up the shackles so perfectly every time.
Jakiro.
Yeah, Jakiro's been a pretty basic pick. Mars, okay, still a good hero. Great Ag Shard, great Aghanim's upgrade if he wishes to go for that. Veteran did very well on Mars last time as well.
This is the most in-house draft I've seen so far.
It does support our meta, doesn't it? Jakiro,
Yeah.
Rubik, Mars. I'm never sure what to think about Jakiro. There are times where I feel like he's just a very, very slow, sluggish hero who doesn't get anything done. And then other times he finishes the game with a top hero damage and you think, okay. So, I don't know. I'm mixed with Jakiro.
I don't enjoy playing it when there's not much to set it up, because you have to be really good at hitting ice path.
You do.
That helps.
Early Nyx makes sense. Nyx is such a good hero. We've already talked about that. We won't repeat it. So.
Seconds remaining.
What are they going to start banning then? So last game, what?
I mean, I'd imagine calls, right?
Well, Puck absolutely carried in the last game. Winter Wyvern did well, but I don't think you're banning Winter Wyvern. Juggernaut did well, and I feel like Juggernaut does quite well into Jakiro Nyx. So, yeah.
I think you probably potentially ban Joker's Dire here, just because it's really annoying to play against his Mars. He just walks out of arena.
He just spins out of it, or just...
Yeah.
The thing is, Omni Slash doesn't do very much damage to Mars. It's the only
True.
thing. But you're right, he's good in the lane, because you just run up to Mars and spin on him. He can't God's Rebuke you, he can't Spear of Mars you. He can't do anything to you, really.
Oh, now they ban Oracle, okay.
Well, there's still Debate Mail in the game, and you still don't want to play against it. Also, it is very good against Jakiro in lane.
Yeah.
Very, very good.
10 seconds remaining. Radiant team
Banning Tidehunter, interesting one.
It's been picked recently. I don't know if it's been that successful, though.
I think it's been fairly successful. We have seen quite a lot of Tide, I do agree. I think Tidehunter's one of those heroes where he's always going to have some impact. In the end, he's got minus armor, and he's got an ult that stuns everybody. You can't really go wrong. Well, I guess you can, but...
The old slap the button ult.
Yeah, press R to win.
So it's one of those ults you want to like assign to spacebar or something, just so you can go stomp.
Oh, you want a big button that's like plugged in with USB to your keyboard that just does the R.
Just buy one of those like nut buttons, so you can like bind that to your ult. Nut.
I'm sure you could do it.
You probably could. I don't know what it would override in terms of input though. I guess you just bind it to one of the random F keys you're not using.
Yeah, you could do. So after really slowing down now, we're using a lot of time on bans.
10 seconds remaining.
All of the pick time and even some of the reserve time just to ban heroes, so they're really thinking about what do you not want to play against. And what would you say here?
Radiant team ban.
That's one so that's just pretty annoying for these two heroes. It's kind of hard to tell what they want to ban though, because we don't know what their cores are yet.
Yeah.
I feel like there's not like a ton of heroes that just counter Jakiro next, because they're quite generic heroes.
Well, the Oracle was banned for the benefit of Jakiro. They banned Phantom Lancer very early on. I wonder if that means they want to go for a hero. Okay, they banned Phoenix as well. Do they want a hero who is single target and can't deal with illusions? But I'm wondering who that might be, sort of Life Stealer.
But then why?
Life Stealer's good against Phoenix though.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. They're like two opposing styles of
10 seconds remaining.
bands.
Juggernaut's also very good against Phoenix.
Because usually single target heroes that struggle against PL are usually quite good against Phoenix.
They are. They tend to be because they have high attack speed steroids and they can get on top of Phoenix's egg quickly. Yeah, it's a good question. Without a good answer. And here we go. Razor. Okay. I mean...
That's a good hero.
Yeah, it's a very good hero right now. Really, really good. And we've got the Noodles Razor. He's very good at this hero as well.
I'll be mad if he doesn't build the Ag Shard again. Because last time he just didn't buy it at all, and it's like insane.
I like the Aghanims on him too. I feel like if you just... After Sanjin Yasha, I'm just going to admit maybe it is a good Razor item and you should build it. I just feel like maybe you should get more damage on Razor. I've actually seen Desolator Razors. You can really hit hard with that. Maybe it is overkill.
Depending on where it is. So, Pro Scene most commonly played mid, shocker. Wait, oh, Shriya.
I like it.
Interesting. Most common Razor build for Pro Scene is Treads, Yules, BKB, Sanjin Yasha, Ag Shard.
But Yules?
Yeah. Because you just static link someone and you Yules them, and then
you just have guaranteed damage steal.
Yeah.
Also, move speed, mana regen.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess Yules is just such a good item.
And it's a TP cancel. It's the same kind of reason you build it on Bloodseeker sometimes.
The thing is, I'm not even mad about Yules being a really good item because it's quite a high skill cap to use it effectively sometimes, and it's not built by. It's only built by pro players. In that
Talk about a counter pick.
Well, Timber against Treant and Mars, destroy all the trees, find Treant. Very nice.
Doesn't Mars like destroy a shitload of trees?
Oh, basically everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, now you need a Cottle to get the ult. Oh, the Warlock Golem.
Apparently some people do play Razor as a safe laner in Pro Scene. There's about 20% of his games. Well, they still buy Yules.
Can you imagine an offlaner trying to play against Razor? I wouldn't want to. You're like any big melee strength boy, just having Razor chase you down, take all your damage. Really horrible.
The most common build is interesting for carry though. They go Yules, BKB, Shivas, Ags, Skadi, Butterfly.
Okay, Shivas is quite odd for Razor. You think, but Assault Cuirass...
I guess you're just banking on mass AoE damage, right?
Yeah, and Shivas gives you the armor that you need. It's got quite a nice active, AoE slow, so you can just run in with your ult. Shivas is a good item. It does give you a source of slow, because I would think I'd be going Skadi on Razor rather than Shivas myself.
They get both, apparently.
Skadi, so they're going anti-healing Razor.
So the most common build is BKB, Shivas, Ags, Skadi, Butterfly, and then sometimes ultra late game they get a refresher, but then they have refresher Ags, and it hits 3 units at once twice.
So you've got this and can you have both up at once? Do they stack?
Yeah, they stack.
So
if you have an Ag Shard from Brosh, you can have 3 up.
And you take the Eye of the Storm interval talent, and you're just a big moving lightning cloud of death.
And it demolishes towers.
And armor. All your armor's
I know.
gone. How much? I think it goes from 0.5 to 0.4 interval if you take the talent. Then you have refresher on it, so you have 2 of them. So how much armor are you removing per second is the question. So usually you're removing, is it 2.5 armor? So 5. You're removing 5 armor a second from 3 targets at the same time.
Quick math.
Yes.
So I mean, that's deadly. That is deadly. Who wants to lose 5 armor a second?
I mean, each strike also does 90 damage at that point in the game.
Each strike does 90 damage.
Yes.
So that's 180, 235, 470. 470 damage with the refresher.
Per second. Yeah.
470 damage per second to 3 targets.
3 targets.
Wow, that hero has some serious stats.
That's also physical damage, so that's amped by the minus armor.
So it keeps doing more and more and more and more damage the longer it goes on. That does sound pretty good to me, actually. Yeah, that's like it's like a Leshrac on crack. Who needs Leshrac when you can play Razor?
Klings is interesting. It doesn't strike me as a hero that's good against either of these 2 cores on Radiant.
I don't think it can go through Timbersaw's high armor, even if you have high burning arrow ranks. So I don't see it being favorable there. Nyx can easily kill you. I guess you can.
You thought of.
I don't feel like Razor versus Klinks is a weird matchup because Razor's going to steal the damage, but Razor can't hit Klinks back.
5 seconds.
So you end up with a weird stalemate where no one does any damage to each other.
Oh, you mean because of the invis?
No, doesn't Strafe make you not take right clicks?
Oh, right. It's range attacks, isn't it? Yeah,
and Razor is actually a ranged hero, so even if he's static linking you, he still has to right click you. So it's quite unusual. I don't know. I just don't know the logic behind Klinks. I think Klinks is still a really strong hero. I like his Ag Shard a lot. He's got some nice talents as well. Create, some burning dudes. But I'm not sure.
Seconds remaining.
We'll have to see what happens, I guess.
I guess the real question is what lanes are these Radiant Claws in? Because both of them could be mid. Razor could be safe lane. Timber could be off lane.
Yeah, it's hard to tell at the moment. I think the fact that their draft is so open gives them a lot of potential to move things around. Like, you could do Pos 3 Nyx Assassin. That wouldn't be the worst thing ever.
Yeah, yes. I don't know if it's particularly good this game. Yeah, it's what they're playing.
10 seconds remaining.
I have to see what their last pick is. The Dire do not have much time. They're in the last 10 seconds now. Are you going to see an OD? We don't... I mean, Super Noodles likes OD, but we don't have a lot of people who've experimented with OD support. And OD mid is still okay-ish, but you cannot farm.
I mean, last time I was playing,
I love it.
Last time I was playing in the in-house, I tried to suggest it being picked as Pos 4. Both games, like 3 or 4 people said, no, that's shit. And now it's got a 52% win rate. So
it's good.
People.
No, it is good. I was immediately agreeing with the OD support. So I like Queen of Pain, Ricky. All right, not picked by Veteran. Interesting, we got another Ricky fan. It used to be Ollie. So Ollie and Veteran on the Dire team. Ricky is good against Queen of Pain. It's... I guess they work in reverse, don't they? So Ricky has to hit from behind, and Mars needs to tank from the front. So basically, Ricky's doing all the damage to Mars, or none of it. There's nothing in between for Ricky. It's okay against Klinks if you can find Klinks. You can murder Rubik out of it. Yeah, I like the Queen of Pain pick, though. I think it's very good against Timbersaw because you can just max Shadow Strike and never right-click the Timber. Yes, he can tank the Creep Wave, but in the end, it just becomes a little bit too much for Timber. It's pretty good against the rest of the heroes, but you do have to watch out for Nyx and Ricky.
So they're putting Razor in the off lane? If Juju's on Timber?
Nat is on his famous Rubik. Okay, so that's probably going to be a support. Veteran Pos 1 Klinks. So if you're against Pos 1 Klinks, Timber could do okay against that. So you put Timber in the off lane, right? But then it's Juju. But do you put Razor against Queen of Pain? I'm just going to have to find out.
Probably not, I'd imagine. That seems kind of weak versus that hero.
Razor's strong, but you just Shadow Strike and blink away, yeah, like you said.
Yeah, you just break the stat line.
Yeah, and then what does Razor do? I mean, even if he spams his first ability, Plasma Field, he's never going to outdo the damage from Shadow Strike. I say as a Queen of Pain player. Let's try and do the cameras in reverse order this time, starting with Timothy.
Always do.
Big energy from the boys in the draft. Big fan of Queen of Pain. Well, Ollie, you better impress me. He's gone for 2 Fairy Fires. It's quite unusual for mid. He's actually holding off on buying another Mantle of Intelligence, which makes me think he's not going for double Mantle. Have I overshared?
Oh, I see.
30 seconds.
Terrible.
to battle.
Right, so you do have off-lane Razor, mid-lane
Yeah.
Timber, who needs way more regen than that to play against Queen of Pain, way more. And you do have safe lane Ricky, of course. Off-lane Mars and Rubik. You've got safe lane Debate Mail Treant and also veteran Clinks, mid-lane Quap.
I'm curious what you build on Ricky this game. Do you just go straight defusal?
Yeah.
Or do you try and get something really like a battle theory? Because I know some people do that.
Nice stun from Doge. How long does the stun last level 1? 1.4. Level 1 static link is pretty
bot lane?
rubbish. Bot lane. Oh,
Yeah.
Roy's in trouble. Nice Fairy Fire. He's going to have to tango. No, he doesn't because they already tangoed in advance. Oh, the
they can't
range
range.
from
There's a
Tim.
ward there.
There is a ward. Can that get the right click off?
Fade
Yeah, it
bolt.
gets the fade
He
bolt.
cancels the foul.
That's 100% worth it. And then Royce immediately sends a new
Buys
salve.
another one. Yeah.
Yeah. Whoops.
Whoops.
I
Razor's-
would go immediately Diffusal Blade, yeah, for sure this game.
So how does static link work now? Do you still automatically attack, or do you have to right click them now?
You have to right
So
click, but you can attack while moving. The reason why they made you
Right.
have to right click is so that you have freedom to attack whoever you want when you're stealing damage. You don't want to fight a Trin. I know he's only got 1 base armor, but he has 91 base damage. You do not fight this man. I guess you have a lot of health regen on Nick, so you feel like it's probably worth it, but you know.
I guess it's not. I guess it's not too bad to chase Treant as a Razor actually, because you just W him and just follow the lead.
Follow the lead.
At least,
True.
at least until you know he gets too deep in the trees. I guess.
Roy's is just Roy's has a salve, now is using it. 760 health at level 1. Jakira has 27 base strength.
And 58 base damage.
Yeah, he doesn't get to do a lot of right clicking there, I'm afraid.
He does a bit.
A little bit. Maybe you use your dual breath, you might get one off with the Slayer. Or I guess it gets added on with your burning attack, doesn't it? Liquid fire.
Juju seems to be off to a good start. So much for that regen problem.
Yeah, I mean, Ollie is now going to get 2nd rank of Shadow Strike, I imagine. Yes, he is.
Yeah.
He really, really... if I was playing against Timber, I might even go triple null and just spam the ever-living crap out of Shadow Strike. But I guess Ollie's playing a little bit more passive there. I mean, yes, Jude is still going to tank the creep wave. Yes, he's going to get a lot of health regen. It's 12 health regen at rank 2.
Top lane.
Have a look. Going in on Veteran. There's the slow. Veteran, is he going to die? Yeah, he does. Right click from Doige will get the kill. Somewhat still has the base damage. It's only 34. Static Link is not very good at rank 1. Only lasts 5 seconds. Only can steal 35 damage maximum.
He also couldn't really run through the Treant thing on the ground because it was slowing him and he was on top of the creep wave.
Yeah, somewhat doesn't quite have the speed to get him. The thing is, Static Link scales very well. The duration keeps going up and the damage steal goes up. So you go from 35 damage to 12 times 6.
I'm actually kind of surprised the mana doesn't change per level on that.
Let me
but-
see. Yeah, it's only 65. It's a ridiculously cheap spell. All of your mana cost pretty much goes into Plasma Field, which is a much more expensive spell. Oh, look at Roy's aggressive with the mangoes. That has to go back to base. Already chased back. Well played from the Radiant boys. Him spears Roy's, just doing a few right clicks. Already has a bracer. I like to see early bracer.
Do people still build Soul Ring on that hero? I
He's
don't
had
see
a
it
lot of
recently.
buffs over the years where he's had higher int gain, more base mana. I think he doesn't necessarily need to. Sol Ring also lost its health regen, which makes a lot of people a bit
Courier?
more... Oh, he just God's rebukes the Courier. Taking a lot of damage for it. But Nat is here. Right-clicking noodles. I don't know. I'm trying to think. I think I've seen Miles go bottle quite often on Mars.
He likes to buy bottle on a lot of his offlaners, but I'm not sure if that's just because his build tells him to.
I feel like it's a... I don't think that's the reason, but I think Miles, that's sort of his play style. You know, get the early bottle, get a ton of regen, farm a lot, and then maybe go and pick up a rune. Pick up the bounty rune. Depends if your mid needs bottle or not, to be honest.
I'm kind of surprised they're stacking this big camp here on the Dire. Because I don't think they can farm it, really. And I think the Razor might be able to. Once they have more points
they'll be able to pull it through anyway. Wow, going very aggressive on the claims. I'm not entirely sure that's the right play. Lloyd's going to take a lot of damage here. He won't die, but he will take a lot of damage.
Start the plan? The Bateman might die from this. No, never mind.
The Razor's like, yeah, fight me, mate. I've got 100 plus damage.
Yeah, I think you need the boots on Razor here. He's not bought them.
I think you prioritize boots quite early, or even a windlace, because you will use the windlace to make your Yules, which I don't think other Razors build. I think I've only just found that out, that it's a thing Razors are doing. I think Roy's in a bit of trouble. We don't have the fade, but we do have telekinesis, but opted not to use it yet. Never mind. Tim will just get the right click to death. Tim back on Mars, his main man.
Yeah, I think Yules and Razor has been... I don't want to say core, but it's been fairly normal for a while.
I think you could buy Yules on anyone if you're a good player, and people would go, yeah, that's fine. Yules, Anti-Mage, yeah, that's fine, yeah, fine. Yules, Terrorblade, yeah.
Not sure about those ones.
Okay, I was pushing it a little bit there, but you know what I mean. Like, any hero who's not a strict POS 1, you can do Yules, right?
Okay, maybe 2B would on support Anti-Mage.
Probably. Oh, a lot of damage coming up. They do have another salve, though, and I think Noodles will use it. Yes, he will. Bateman just walking up and down. It's so weird, Trent, having like a built-in passive. Built-in passives are so weird. Oh no, Bateman, you're in a lot of danger. And if you've taken damage, can you still run through trees? No.
No.
Oh, we kill the courier. He's going to go down. Plasma field, it's rank 2.
And now he knows the stacks there as well.
It does. How much damage does that do, that max rank? About 230 if you catch them right on the edge, even level 2 of it. Ollie is trying so high, he's actually gone 3 points of Shadow Strike, but Juju's trying hard in return. Bracelet and a cloak and max rank reactive armor. So he is managing to stay in the lane.
230, am I reading this wrong? Doesn't apply the damage twice, so it would be 185 times 2.
No, it's 115 times. Oh, sorry, at max rank. I was talking about the rank he has now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're right, you're right. Oh, yeah. So close to killing Tim. Don't quite have enough damage. Yes, at max rank it is 185 times 2, which is what, 370?
Yes, quick maths.
So I pressed the button way too many times today. Needs a break. Top lane, more fighting. So much fighting happening. Not a lot of kills, just lots of fighting. Deutsch will get away.
Alright, I appreciate the Orb of Corrosion on Triumph, but I think you need some boots.
Yeah, I'm not sure Orb of Corrosion is that good on Triumph. I mean, how much do you care about -3 armor? You have to pay an extra 250 for the hat and 100 gold for the recipe. This is a hero who needs Orb of Venom, boots, Meteor Hammer, and nothing else. Then, well, Blink Dagger, whatever you want, Aghanims. But you've got to get the Meteor Hammer.
Wait, he hasn't even got boots on the courier. He just bought the fluffy hat. He's not buying boots.
That's a fairly slow hero.
Yeah.
Ollie finally found a kill mid.
That's the Sonic Wave.
Well, Sonic Wave is 340 pure damage. It hits hard. I'm interested to see what build you go on Quap. You could do Witchblade. I still like Orchid. Oh, here was kill block. Another God's Rebuke.
Yeah, same thing again. Press W. Go for it.
See, I tried Witchblade, but I found Orchid to just be much more powerful on Quap, and Ollie is going for the Orchid, so I'm a big fan of that. Tim, they're trying to go in on Royd, so they have the damage. He's going to take quite a lot from Noodles. I think Royd's just going to hold his ground, miss everyone with the Ice Path. He's actually got 2 points of Ice Path. I think Royd might go down. Does manage to throw off the Jewel Breath just in time. Now he's chasing for it. Nah, just kill Royds. There you go, but I think you're going to die to Noodles, and you do not want to be feeding a Ricky. Never mind, he'll be okay because of the living armor.
Why is everyone not buying boots today? They just got them on Dakira.
I don't know. People don't value speed. I think it's greedy. Do you know what I feel about not going Orchid on Quap, going Witchblade? Is you don't have enough mana regen. Queen of Pain is so mana intensive, but Orchid has, how much is it? 4 mana regen on it? 4 mana regen on Orchid. Witchblade has none. And you need the mana regen on Queen of Pain. really, really badly.
Yeah.
Its middle tower is
I mean, you've already got a slow that functions in a similar way on Shadow Strike, so I don't know if you really need it that much.
It's kind of Witchblade turns Puck into Quap, and Orchid turns Quap into Puck. Because Quap needs the silence and Puck needs the extra damage, and the Shadow Strike, the slow. So yeah, I agree. I found Witchblade a bit underwhelming on Queen of Pain, and if you want to build right-click Queen of Pain, I think you're better off just building, you know, actual right-click items, Monkey King Bar, Daedalus, whatever you want. Maelstrom, yeah.
I'm not sure about Maelstrom.
I don't usually. I tend to go Daedalus because it's just the highest damage in Monkey King Bar. Sometimes Skadi can work.
Radiant's middle tower was killed by the
There's
Radiant.
now 3 Dire Heroes top. Okay.
Ollie has taken the mid tower, so he's doing well for his team. There are 3 heroes. I think someone's in a little bit of trouble. Fade Bolt. No telekinesis. Doesn't have mana for it now. Oh, he does. Going to pull him back into the slow. Goy's going to go down, and that's a well-needed kill. Debateman will take it with the last bit of damage from Nature's Grasp. Does now have his Orb of Corrosion, and he went for a full wand and Orb of Corrosion. Still doesn't have boots.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Somewhat's gone back to farming the camp. I think Royd's in a little bit of trouble. Does get a nice double stun off. And a slow.
He's got more fight there, like with his ult, because he's not just... Yeah, like, such a Debateman just dies here.
Royd's is going to go down. He could be denied, but Noodle's just being careful. What happens here? Someone actually managed to find a kill. I have the Storm.
Yeah.
Stolen damage.
The Rubik with no mana and the Treant just sort of walked uphill into a Razor with phase boots. So the Treant just died because he couldn't walk away. So, yeah, I'm not sure about that one.
That Nat's in a little bit of trouble here. Goy just like, yoink. No, he doesn't even take it.
There's a sentry there, though, so
he does, but it's a little bit late. Do they have vision? Yep, they do. Oh no, he gets away. No, he does not, because out comes the Chakram, and that would be a nice kill.
Treant's back.
Queen of Pain. Oh, it comes straight through, deleting Doid. I think Ginger's in a bit of trouble now. He's got 12 stacks of reactive armor. Uses the Fairy Fire, 13 stacks of reactive armor. A lot of damage coming out from the absolute max rank Shadow Strike.
And Ricky dies to
But
Marcel.
Wow, really well done. Managing to kill Noodles. Look at Ollie just
he-
clicking somewhat.
I think he just arena'd before the creep wave arrived, so there was nowhere for him to blink to.
Well, perfect timing from... I mean, Tim barely has any items as well. A bracer and half a phase boost, but he managed to find a solo kill on the Ricky. So, well played there. Royds is in a little bit of trouble. It's going to be another kill for the Dire. Royds will die. And Veteran will be happy with that. He is going for Desolator Clinks. So he's not going for the Orchid, a sort of assassin build. He is playing the Pos one, but I think that's the correct way to play it. Tim is actually maxing out Bulwark before maxing out God's Rebuke, so he really is prioritizing becoming tanky. Guys will find a kill on that. Nice play. Rubik is a very squishy hero. I mean, the kills have been all over the place this game. Let's have a look at the net worths. Ollie is on top by quite some margin. Managed to find a Possessed Mask, which is an incredibly good early game item. 7 int. 7 int, as well as you get 7% lifesteal. It's great for the sustain, yeah. Extra int, always nice. I think Arcane Ring is the best co-op item.
I feel like this Razor is trying to build like a mid or safe lane Razor here. He's going
Gletnir. I don't think that... Oh my god, somewhat. This is so bored. I think you are going to die to the Shadow Strike because no one is fancying denying you. And yes, you might kill the Timbers or the Trint, who's just got Orb of Corrosion and no boots. But that's another kill for the Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain is getting very, very close to Orchid. And then Ollie's going to do some serious damage.
People don't even build Gletnir on Razor, apparently.
No, it doesn't make... I mean, you don't go Maelstrom Razor, so why would you go Gletnir? You don't go Atos Razor. So I know you can put both of them together, but neither of them are items which that hero builds.
I guess the logic is like you can Atos someone to static link them, but then why not just build Yules at that point?
Well, people don't build Atos, even when that... Like, no one's ever gone Atos Razor, and no one's ever gone Maelstrom Razor, or maybe someone has. But I don't feel like those two together suddenly make it worth it. Would we stole them? That's it,
you don't really benefit that much from the AoE route.
I think Razor's going to go straight down. Never mind. He's going to back off. He's just fast enough.
Yeah, I'm very confused by this.
Razor has gone phase boot, so he's a fast hero. Hasn't even got his speed talent yet, but he will have soon. Yeah. Ricky, going for Diffuser Blade. It is boring, but effective. Can't deny it. Razor needs the speed, right? Nat is happy stealing damage from Judy, but you are stealing it from a hero who does not right-click anyway. You've also stolen Ice Path. That's a great thing to steal. Timmy gets the ult off, but doesn't actually catch anyone in it. Now Juju is going in, still with his 0 attack damage. Nice ult from Debateman, holding him in place. Out comes the Macropire though. Really big stun from Roids. It's 3 ranks of the Ice Path that last a good amount of time. Debateman, big 1, but still going to get burned to death. And that, he gets stunned by the Spike Carapace, but it's only rank 1. Nice stolen Ice Path. And a nice Ice Path from Roids. Absolute max rank, but he has no follow-up. Never mind, a little bit of burning damage. Not going to be enough. Only rank 1. Somewhat is going to have to retreat. What a fight there was in the bot lane. Let's have a look at levels, shall we?
That's real. Imagine how annoying the if you were had like a mid AA and you got Witch's Blade and then got a Enchanted Quiver.
Oh god, orbital nuke.
Yeah.
Ollie has just run in and popped the Orchid on Noodles, but has done nothing else with it afterwards. In fact, he blinks in. He has got the dust.
Yeah, he's dusted.
I don't think you're going to get away with tricks of the trade, mate. Yeah, you're dead. Ollie doesn't even need to pop his ult. Another dust just in case. Debateman gets yet another kill. So Ollie has the Orchid. What is he going to build next? I'm trying to find... Oh my god, what is happening here with Somewhat? Can they see him? Yeah, Veteran has found him. He does get dusted. Does Deutsch have the damage to kill Clinks? No, Deutsch, he's just going to bait. He's going to bait. And then Tim's going to be here. Very patient from Tim. So patient that he actually doesn't even cast a spell. That's how patient he is. Thanks for the follow. Ollie is dominating. Finds a kill with the 3 of them. They're going around to the little gank squad. I'm still waiting to see what item Ollie is going to build next. I'm trying to guess what it might be against their team. I would say you need BKB. Yeah, there you go. Well done, Ollie. Commended for building intelligently. Noodles has gone in. Doesn't quite have Diffusal Blade yet. Just waiting for 300 gold. Otherwise, he might be able to get a kill. Then immediately gets arena'd. I think that's going to be the kill. Or is he going to be able to blink out?
No,
just had enough damage. It was really close, but it wasn't exactly enough damage. Great play from Tim, recognizing he could get the kill. Now they found Somewhat. He's quite low level for a core. Deutsch is here, but can he save him? Deutsch isn't actually sure. He's being really patient. He's trying to go on Ollie. Oh, does get the stun on it. Misses the stun. He does manage to find the Vendetta, but no stun. Roids is here, backing up with the stun, but Ollie's got the blink, so he's going to be out. Ult from Debateman, holding Deutsch in place. He will be right-clicked to death by Tim. Who is fighting who? I can't even tell who's got the lead. I mean, Nat's now turned up, but there's not a lot he can do to Juju. He had stolen the tricks of the trade. He uses it, steals the chakram, holds him in the chakram.
It didn't seem to do that much damage, that chakram. But...
No, it definitely didn't, but I think it's because Timber's just that tanky hero. You know, 1700 HP already. Rank 1 chakram is also not the most powerful spell. Timber's only level 11, whereas Ollie is level 13 and has his ult ready, which does 450 pure damage. He is waiting to use it. He manages to get the Orchid off. Double damage clicked. He's dominating now. Veteran having a good time there. 4 kills in a row. Super Noodles though. He's very close to Diffusal Blade, and that's when Ricky starts the power spike, but a nice early lead for the Dire. Good towers taken as well.
Yeah, I think the one major issue with this Razor build he's trying is he's going to have no health. Against quite a bit of magic damage.
I think that's what Sand and Yasha does for you, because Razor's strength gain is pretty poor, and Razor, in the end, you are throwing yourself into the fight. You do need to be tanky. I mean, he's only level 8 on Razor. He's very weak. At least Sanj and Yasha gives you 16 strength from the Sanj and some resistance, status resistance.
But still around me, that seems like it'd be quite fun on Razor actually.
Very good item. Yeah, attack speed and move speed. What else could you want? Tim is just literally tanking the tower with max rank bulwark. He's also got the catapult as well. You could activate his ult. Yeah, there you go. Directing a lot of the damage to himself. It does hit him very, very hard. But I think they will get the tower, or nearly, because the siege creep is there. There is a TP in from Noodles, but he is very low.
He has Diffusal Blade now.
He does, but what can he do? Tim just fires a random zoning spear. Not entirely sure why. There's going to be a fight breaking out here. Ollie doesn't get stunned by Roids. Nat just runs in. Unfortunately, he runs into the enemy team. Does immediately go down. Debate Mel, great slow, catches 3 heroes. Stun. We'll find it onto Tim. He's going to go down as well. It's time for the Dire team to back off, but Veteran's not there anyway, so he's just going to be farming up. At least he's making the most of the space. There are the cameras again. There we go. Oh, there's a bit of an invis chase going on here. We cannot see Ollie. Oh, they're pinging him. They've dusted him. Time for Ollie to blink away.
Missed.
They did. Did Ollie go for strength now? Yes. Ollie's playing Queen of Pain almost exactly like I would.
No.
He blinks away.
He could have spiked Carapace that, but he didn't.
Like Carapace what? Scream of Pain?
Yeah, Scream of Pain, yeah.
Yeah, you got to be careful using it when there's a Nyx around. Then you never know when he's going to use Scream of Pain, and if you hear the Spike Carapace sound, you won't cast it, so it's a little bit awkward.
I don't think you hear the sound if you can't see it.
Oh, maybe for an Invis. Yeah, you're right, actually. Good point. Rubik having fun using his Timbersaw spells.
Because it doesn't break Invis when he uses it.
Oh, we found Ricky. Orchid.
Oh, no.
There we go. There's the Orchid. Oh, he's going to fire the ult off. Or not, as the case may be. Doesn't even need it. Orchid does 30% more magic damage after 5 seconds. Pretty strong.
Who needs a Witch Doctor when you've got an Orchid?
Yeah, it's like a kind of mini Maledict, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it looks like we will be taking down the tower. No, they have another glyph because they took the top tower. But it doesn't matter. You'll still be losing that tower. And it's gone. First tier 2. And you know that is perfect timing because look, they are right by the enemy outpost. So now they're going to be ahead in XP even further.
Oh, it's right before 20 minutes as well.
Absolutely perfect timing. They couldn't be happy with that outcome.
Yeah, Razor really could have done with that XP.
Yeah, he's struggling with XP at the moment. There are 4 heroes level 9. 3 of them belong to the Radiant. Ollie is level 15. And you've also got a level 13 Clink's level 12 Mars. Mars is Blink Dagger, also going for early BKB. I know Tim does like to be tanky. He does go for as much durability as possible. And Ollie going for the early BKB.
Should you not put the Nether Shawl on the Timber and then put the healer on the Razor?
Yeah, it does make sense on Timber because all of his damage is spell damage. And magic resist is helpful because he has so much free armor. Oh, nice stun. This is time for the Radiant to go in. They find 1 kill, immediately find 2. Great use of the smoke cloud. But starting from Royce, who's landed some really good ice paths this game. He's going for Yules, nearly got it. Very good. I mean, you managed to kill Ollie. Ollie had a 7 kill streak, so 562 gold. And they finally take a tower. Well, a second tower, but... Eternal Shroud Timbersaw he's going for. He's already got a Lotus Orb. That's a very early Lotus Orb.
Oh,
they hit him. They actually hit him with a Timber Chain. But they don't. It's like they kind of half know where he is. Because the sentry goes up to there.
Yeah, because I think they saw him farming the creep's top, so they probably knew he was around. But...
The Lotus Orb Rush, I'm trying to work out why that is. I guess that does allow you to immediately dispel Shadow Strike. Oh, what's going on in the bot lane? I think Jakira is going to get killed. Find yet another kill.
I guess it purges the Orchid.
Somewhat is playing Timbersaw. Not Timbersaw. Razor.
Oh, wait.
The hero names are missing. I can't show the hero names. Can I show the hero names the whole time? Surely they are above the heroes' names, right? They are. But they're not shown at the top, so... Oh no, sometimes they're not shown.
What?
Yeah, look. Is it if I zoom out too far?
Yeah, as if you zoom out, it doesn't show them.
Oh, I spend a lot of time at max zoom. That's interesting. Maybe I need to zoom in a little bit more. I'm trying not to always be max zoom. I'm trying to kind of go between them. But that's something to note. Good point. Here comes the arena. Spear onto Somewhat. We've got Clinks doing a lot of damage. Absolutely delete Somewhat. But then Ricky will find his own kill. And that has been taken out by Super Noodles. But he has been dusted. BKB from Veteran. He's just going to destroy you. Nice spike Carapace. He says, I don't give a crap. Ollie blinks in, uses the Orchid, but the Yules is used. But Veteran, he's still hitting very hard. Out comes the Quap ult. So many kills already. Super Noodles tried to find another kill. Couldn't quite find one.
Yeah, that Atos really didn't help him there.
Atos?
Oh
yeah, Razor went Atos, yeah.
He just instantly died.
He did. I think Yules would have saved him, though, because he can get rid of the Orchid from Queen of Pain.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Gleipnir Rush is not ideal. You know? But oh well.
And they cost literally the same amount as Yules, the Atos.
No, it was POS 1 Razor.
What? No, it was POS 3 Razor.
POS 3 Razor. Sorry, I've already forgotten. POS 3. No, mid was Juju. Yes, POS 3 Razor. Yeah. It was POS 1 Rikimaru.
Yeah.
Rikimaru. They are going to take Roche now. That's going to be pretty easy and uncontested. You've also got the Desolator coming up from Clinks. Does he still have minus armor on any of his abilities? No. That's been long removed.
Oh, I guess we could check Ag Shards now.
We've got one on Clinks. One is very good. So they both create burning units, don't they? The Ag Shard is just 2, and the ultimate is like 5.
What, the Ags, you mean?
Yeah. Like, the Shard
Yeah.
creates 2, but the Aghanim's creates loads.
Yeah.
So it depends
Oh,
how
what's it
many you
called?
want, basically.
I think you're right. I think it is 5.
We've got Treant. He's ready to be annoying, just hiding in the trees, destroying waves. What Treants do best. Yeah, Klink's Ag Shard is one of the best in the game. It's ridiculous, creating 2 skeletons from Skeleton Walk.
The Dire's bottom tower doesn't even have arms to defend itself.
And then you can just
Oh,
use
the
it again.
Aegis.
Oh, Ollie. Yep, but then he still blinks out. He has Aegis and he has BKB. So he's not really that scared. Meteor Hammer destroying the wave. What are we doing bot lane? Tim, he tried to get the spear onto Super Noodles, didn't quite get it. Royd's also used himself. Tim blinks away, doesn't quite get the pathing he wants, but he's going to be fine. Any other Ag Shards? That's a very good point. None on Jakiro. None. I like Timber's one. I like when Miles got it. I was a big fan of that. Nyx needs to get his at some point, finishing the Yules first. Ricky's is kind of weird. Razor has not going for his. Mars, no. Treant, no. Quap. Quap really should get hers. It's
It's
ridiculous.
the blink silence, right?
Yeah, that does more damage. Ollie is going for... Oh, Ollie pops the BKB. Just blinks straight in, going really aggressive. Going on to Doid. Nice stun from Doid, but out comes the Skeleton Army. And I think someone has to run through the Skeleton Army, so he's going to get killed.
Yeah, so the Quap just got Atos there and just turned around, pressed BKB and punched him in the face.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know why he's going A on this. Is he that? I guess he's worried about Ricky, but do you need to worry about Ricky when you have BKB? You can walk out the smoke cloud. You don't get silence, you can blink out the smoke cloud.
I guess it just stopped you getting chain stunned by the Nyx.
Maybe.
I think that's the only way he dies
I think
right
it's
now,
a really
but-
weird item to go on Quap this early, though. There's no Faceless Void this game. Even though it just fits there and literally tanks it. Tim is out for blood, but we've still got Blink Strike. Very quick tricks of the trade just to get a little bit of distance. Oh, the arena. Goodbye, trees. But then he doesn't hit the spear, so Super Nils is going to live. This fight is still ongoing. I don't know what is happening here. This is very odd.
You just missed like 5 attacks in a row inside that cloud.
Now there's no dust.
Oh, he's got TP.
Oh, but he spears him.
Oh.
He's waiting on the dust cooldown. There is actually a sentry here. Now he's out of the sentry. He does manage to blink strike away. At least the TP was cancelled. Nat is running in with the green cloud over his head. Does get... You'll see how good Yules is an item. But Nat, he's got the cast range. He's running in with his Eye of the Storm, and it will find the kill. It's so green, that cloud. It's ridiculous.
Very
It's like a
green.
poison cloud.
I'm surprised that they didn't make Plasma Field green, because that feels like it's a much more visible
Oh, is it
thing.
not green?
No, Rubik's Arcana is only 1 spell per hero.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
What is it on Jakira, the Magpie?
Yeah, I'd imagine it's
Not the Ice
Magpie.
Path.
No, I don't think so.
Damn, did
No,
manage to get out
y-
Super Noodles. Good play.
Yeah, it's a green macro power and it shoots like little green cubes out of it.
Oh, that's cool. I like that. I did know it was he had a very big green fire. I thought it could be multiple spells, I didn't realise that, but that does make sense.
No.
Then you don't have to make
What-
every single spell green.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure the new heroes have got them now as well, like Snapfire and Hoodwink have their Rubik Arcana updated.
Debate
I don't know
Mel.
which...
He's running in. Tim. He blinks in, but he decides not to... Oh, now he has absolutely no mana. He just goes straight down. Ollie, though, blinks in. Aeon disprocs, though, so he can't do any damage for a little bit. But he's still going to find Veteran. He is doing a lot of damage. Just BKB gets
Oh
one
my
kill.
God.
Nice ult from Jabema. Holding him in place. Juju does cancel it immediately with the Lotus Orb. That's another reason for the Lotus Orb as well. Nice use of Glyph. It's now going to do the AoE split shot. Ollie will go down, but he does have Aegis. Yules up from Royd. Is Ollie going to be able to get out? Ollie immediately gets Yules, but he does manage to blink. Wow, Juju goes in aggressively, trying to kill Jabema. Yeah, burns him to death. That's how you counter a tree. You set him on fire, but then
the
Veteran
razor.
with double damage rune. Oh my god, he is just shredding everybody. Look at the damage coming out from this Clinks. He has also decided to go for BKB, Deso, and now Crystallis. He's going pure damage almost. Juju's a very mobile hero.
He's making a lot of space. They're not taking the buildings while they're doing this.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Well, someone is. Ollie is like, well, you keep chasing Juju. Juju's a cheeky bit of farming. Wow. I mean, Nat will chase him, and I guess that's the right hero to be chasing.
Tower is under attack.
Yeah. Seal a spell. No mana.
Go Shroud.
Oh my god, Juju's healing up so much mana. Bit of fire, setting him on fire. Does Tim have the damage? No, they
They can't kill him.
They cannot kill him. They absolutely cannot kill him. And then they kill Ollie.
This is
This is a massive turnaround. I mean, Juju, you basically won your team the game here. Tim still doesn't have
I
spear.
don't know about the game, but
Not the game. Okay, you're not wanting the game. Yeah,
No,
sorry,
sorry.
I've overstated a bit. But you managed to get Ollie killed and you saved your rack. So it was a fantastic play. Really, really good space created. The master of space there. Cloak of Flames. Nice item.
Ah, yes, a defensive item for... wait, no, that's not on Razor's team.
Oh, Cloak of Flames. They nerfed the armor a bit.
Oh, did they?
7.28B. They took it down to 4 armor. Still a very strong item. Let's have a look at the levels. Who's the highest level? It is both Ollie and Veteran. They are doing very well. Nice. Elven Tunic. A bit of attack speed, evasion, and move speed. He's going to be happy with that. But Orb Destruction, also an equally good item. What has Ollie opted for now? I still don't know why he's gone Aeon Disc.
It was so funny in that fight because he just ulted and then halfway through the ult travel time he dropped the Aeon Disc so the ult didn't damage half the people.
I just think you don't want it on Quap. You want to build... I mean, sometimes it is the right item. Debate mail...
They can see debate mail.
Can they?
Wait, can they?
No, they can't. They are just
right on the
missing
edge.
it. They are just
Oh my
missing
god.
it.
That's unreal.
He's not going to take the bugle off the wall. He's already confirmed this, guys.
Oh yeah, what the hell?
Yeah, it's a decorative one.
It's the celebratory toot when he wins.
It'd be great when he does. If we put in enough channel points, we'll make it happen. GG plays a message, a little tune for us. Little toot.
Toot toot.
Oh, Noodles, he's looking up some people. Sees Nat, sees Tim. Oh, he goes straight for Nat. Look at the cast range. Doesn't even have the blink strike cast range. Talent gets immediately stunned though. Do they have the damage to kill him? Yes, they do, because out comes Ollie's ultimate, doing a lot of damage. Another defensive Yules. There are so many Yules this game. But I think Doige is going to go down. Never mind, gets a Spike Carapace. But he still will die. It's time for the to keep going. Look at Veteran. Fantastic positioning. Immediately kills somewhat. Absolutely deletes Roids. And Juju, you are the last person alive. Actually, you don't latch with your Timber Chain.
He's quite tanky, but...
yeah, the Meteor Hammer doesn't actually end up killing him. How many Yules are there this game? Because I feel like there are about 12 for a team fight.
1 on Hero, not 1 on Timber, 1 on Mix.
3. Is it only 3? I swear there's more. It feels like 7. Like half the heroes are just sitting in that whirlwind.
It's just 3.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no Radiant base, they're just killing us.
Well, they do have... No, they don't have Fortify. They've also got a Meteor Hammer as well, doing a little bit more damage. I think this is potentially all the racks going down. That tower was very low. Ollie has quite high attack speed. Ollie goes for the attack speed talent at level 15. I'm also a fan of that one. And he's got
some flanks now.
Daedalus. Oh, he's already hitting so hard. Imagine how hard him and the skeletons are going to hit now. Ollie, Elon Discus procced. And the BKB. Boys, you're going to go down. Massive.
791.
That's a lot of damage for one auto attack. Yes, you have Yules. Now you've got in the smoke cloud. Nat will go down. Never mind. Another defensive Yules. Out comes the arena. This is your chance to kill Noodles. Do we have any follow-up damage? Almost. Yes, we actually just have enough. Veteran will get a triple kill. Wow, he has played so well on Clinks this game. And you know what? I never should have doubted him because I thought, Clinks is interesting. Not sure about that. And then he ends up 15-2 and absolutely slaughters the enemy team.
I bet on the Radiant, so I thought the Razor Pit was going to be good, but it's got a Maelstrom, so he just right-clicked the Flinks as BKB and did no damage.
Yeah, that's true, isn't it?
Oh.
Well, really, really well played to the Dire team. They went very aggressive. And Veteran just did so much damage that game. But I think the top damage stat will go to Veteran. Ollie in second place. He had a good early game, managed to find a kill on Juju, and was very aggressive all round. So I think the highest kill participation is actually Veteran, which I'm not going to flame Veteran, but it's unusual for a POS 1 who needs to spend a fair bit of the game farming to actually have the highest kill participation. So that just shows you how well he did.
Yeah, I think Flinks is one of the carries that... I mean, he doesn't farm creeps particularly fast.
It's true.
Other than his ulti, obviously, but
I think it's a different playstyle to what Veteran is usually doing, which is playing a hero who wants a bit of space to farm, but instead he was willing to fight, and he ended up just killing everybody. He only died twice the entire game, and you're against a Nyx and a Riki, and those two heroes you're going to be pretty scared of. But the Riki just couldn't get to the Clinks, and by the time he could, he had a BKB and a Deso, and he just hit you straight back in the face, right?
Wait, Juju had the flamethrower?
Yeah, he
I didn't
did.
realize.
It was good. No, he burnt the tree,
Oh, okay.
remember? He burnt the tree to
Oh,
death.
okay.
Yeah, how much damage did it do? I'm not sure he had it for a particularly long amount of time.
I can't imagine much.
1,648 damage. So, you know, a decent amount, but I think it is a really good Aghanim Shard pickup. I think the damage is really high. It's just free damage, right? You're never not going to have it up, so why
That's true.
not? Yeah, I think it is one of the better ones.